Hello there. So I consider myself an expert on magnesium because I've been researching it for over 20 years, and I implement trace minerals and magnesium and other minerals and Celtic sea salt, which has 71 minerals in the body. I've seen things shift on my clients and customers quicker than anything when I introduce those three things. So a high level of minerals. If you're going to do the sea salt, you don't have to do those. You can add the magnesium. So we have no idea what our magnesium levels are. If a doctor runs a blood serum test for your magnesium, which is very rarely done unless you do a comprehensive blood panel or a bun, then you have no idea where your magnesium level is. So magnesium deficiencies are sleep issues, inability to deal with stress, irritability, frustration, mood swings. You tired after you eat. Tired after you have lunch. You wake up tired, fatigued. You have muscle twitches in your eyes, your nose, different parts of the body. Sometimes that could be gas passing. If there's too much gas going on, you can get twitches like in your legs usually, or your body. But if it's up in your nervous system, you're most likely deficient magnesium. 80% of Americans, at least 80% of Americans are deficient. It's the most important mineral you can take. Now will lead to vitamin D, which is actually a hormone. They call it a vitamin, but it's a hormone. So that's the most important vitamin you need. So do you know where your vitamin D levels are? If you don't know your body's ability to fight an infection. Even if your lymph sites and monocytes are in good normal range, doesn't mean your body will be able to fight the infection properly. Even if your white blood cell count's somewhat high, if it's not, you could have a vitamin D deficiency. Also, too, most people probably need to take methylated B vitamins. And if you're nervous or have a hard time digesting food, you're probably low in certain B vitamins. And it's hard to find the right test on that. But you can run a comprehensive blood panel, or you can go see a functional medicine doctor and they can run more accurate tests to find out where your B vitamins are. And just because your vitamins are somewhat slightly normal doesn't mean they're being utilized. Especially with minerals, there's receptors on your cells that allow things to come in and out. And if your magnesium level is low, it'll start purging potassium. It doesn't want too much of any one mineral. Same thing with sodium. Sometimes it'll purge sodium. And it could show up, maybe your levels are fine because your sodium levels are being purged. It's in your bloodstream. Sodium's outside the cell. This is basic chemistry medical doctors learn in medical school. Magnesium, potassium are inside the cells. If you're a doctor, you have to take a look at your medical books and your biology books, or look at cellular biology for sure. If you didn't study that or you don't remember that. Cellular biology teaches us that magnesium and potassium are in the cells. Sodium is outside the cells. So we need to run tests looking for cellular potassium and magnesium. So you can run an RBC magnesium test, or you can run an intercellular test. It's a company out of California. That's the most accurate. One is $350. One, the RBC test, is $50. So you can always leave a comment of what your levels are on my Health Ambassador website, and I will let you know the normal range, because most people are sick, and that's what they take for the normal range on the lower side. Same with thyroid, same with vitamin D. So feel free to let me know. Have a blessed day.